Is it time to buy or sell VOO ETF? In this video, we will explore VOO in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has categorized VOO as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.35. Now, let's examine the performance of this exchange-traded fund during this time frame. Throughout this period, the ETF has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 12.18% since we first advised purchasing VOO 84 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.14% per day since it received the hold or accumulate rating. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a narrow and slightly upward trend in the short term, with indications of a potential further increase within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 7.49% over the next 3 months, with expected returns between 5.23% and 8.66%. Analyzing the longer-term outlook, our 12-month assessment projects a change of 9.53%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -13.44% to +10.55% over the coming year. In today's terms, this would translate to a future price range between $527.60 and $673.83. Our latest daily update for VOO includes the headline, VOO ETF downgraded to hold accumulate. The VOO ETF price decreased by approximately 0.329% on the last day, Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, from $611.51 to $609.50. During the last trading day, the ETF fluctuated 0.738%, ranging from a low of $608.19 to a high of $612.68. The price has experienced ups and downs during this period, resulting in a gain of 1.64% over the last 2 weeks. Notably, the trading volume also declined on the last day, which is a positive indicator since volume typically follows the ETF's performance. On that day, the trading volume decreased by 2 million shares, totaling 9 million shares exchanged for approximately $5.55 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF reached $615.25, while the lowest price fell to $442.80. Currently, the price sits at 0.94%, or $5.75 below the 52-week high of $615.25, which is also the all-time high for the ETF. The Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, VOO, is currently navigating the same tug-of-war affecting the broader market today. Comments from the Federal Reserve Chair this week have tempered momentum and triggered a near-term pullback. However, intraday futures and a buy-the-dip sentiment indicate that a short-term bounce may be on the horizon. This tension, a pause driven by Powell, contrasted with optimism from firms raising S&P targets, will be the key influence on VOO in the coming days. In the short term, expect higher volatility and trading within a range. Profit-taking following the Federal Reserve's cautious stance could push VOO modestly lower, yet positive intraday flows and tactical buying might facilitate quick recoveries. A notable endorsement of a Vanguard S&P ETF and banks raising multi-year S&P targets contribute to a bullish backdrop that can mitigate declines and attract new inflows. Looking at the long term, a combination of potential rate cuts, improved global growth forecasts, and sustained corporate earnings strength supports higher S&P levels and, consequently, higher VOO. However, historical rallies often experience pauses, and intermittent drawdowns remain a possibility. For VOO investors, this indicates near-term fluctuations, but presents a constructive structural case for gains, provided macroeconomic easing and earnings momentum continue. The following signals have been identified for VOO. The VOO exchange-traded fund holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, there is a general buy signal in the fund, indicating a positive forecast. Should the fund experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $609.92. Conversely, if the fund declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $596.13. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will result in a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact the near-term development. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Monday, September 22, 2025, and to date, it has decreased by 0.86%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces overall risk, as volume is expected to follow price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal 3 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 3 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 25 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 95 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 84 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for VOO. VOO finds support from accumulated volume at $608.94, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. Generally, this exchange-traded fund exhibits very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk associated with this ETF is considered quite low. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated $4.49 between its high and low, which is approximately 0.738%. Throughout the past week, the daily average volatility of the ETF has been around 0.724%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for VOO. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for VOO is at $611.51. If you do not own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a point to evaluate for swing trading opportunities. On the downside, VOO faces its first support level at $608.94. If this support level remains intact, it might present a favorable entry point, as a rebound could be anticipated. Our recommended stop loss is set at $585.92, which represents a decline of 3.87%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Currently, there is a sell signal indicated by a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is the VOO ETF a good buy? VOO exhibits several positive indicators. However, these do not currently justify a purchase. At this moment, it is better viewed as a hold or accumulation candidate while we await further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation of this ETF from a buy recommendation to a hold. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 25th of September, we anticipate that VOO will open higher by approximately 62 cents, starting at $610.12. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the buying or selling of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.